Hello everyone, myself Ncert from Jorat Medical College. Today we are going to start with page number 90, Cell the Unit of Life, Chapter 8, Ncert Biology, Class 11. The very first MCQ you have to remember about the cell envelope, which is consists of from outer to inner side. You have to remember sequentially glycocalyx, cell wall, and the plasma membrane. They might ask you to arrange these three structures in sequential manner, or they might simply ask you the question about gram-positive and gram-negative bacterium. You already got this thing. And the very next question they might ask you about glycolysis only, because it differs in composition, and two types of layer is found. One is slime layer, which is loose sheet, and a capsule, which is thick and tough. Now, function of the cell wall has been asked in your board examination, so you can remember this thing. That cell wall determines the shape of the cell, provides strong structural support to prevent bacterium from bursting or collapsing. Now, about mesosome, I have already told you, and this is very important about mesosomes. They have been asking for years. Mesosome is a membranous structure, as I have already told you in the last video, which is by the extension of plasma membrane, you have to remember, and into the cell. Mesosome is into the cell, not out of the cell. You have to remember this thing also, because this is an important, and you might get confused in exam like situation. The extensions in the form of vesicles, tubules, and lamellae. You have to remember these three terms also related to the mesosomes, and the function of mesosome is very important, as they have asked previously. Thus they help in cell wall formation as well as DNA replication, distribution of daughter cells. They also help in respiration, secretion process, increase surface area of the plasma membrane, enzymatic contents, and prokaryotes. Like in cyanobacteria, you have to remember about the cyanobacterial membranous extension, which is into the cytoplasm. Again into the cytoplasm, you have to remember. These are called chromatophores, which contain pigments. Contents of the chromatophores they might ask you, and chroma means color, so chromatophores contains pigments. Now, if bacteria is motile, then they have a thin filamentous extension from the wall, which is called flagella. If you have to remember, if the bacteria is motile, then flagella. You can remember like FM. The bacteria show a range in number of arrangement of flagella, and the bacterial flagellum composed of three parts. Parts of the flagella they might ask you, that filament, hook, and basal bud. These three parts you have to remember. Now again, pili is given. Pili are elongated tubular structure made up of special protein. The protein name you can also remember, it's pillin. And the fimbriae are also small bristle-like fibers sprouting out of the cell. In some bacteria, they are known to help attach bacteria in rocks. Function of the fimbriae they might ask you, and you should not confuse fimbriae with flagella or filament. You should be very clear about this. Thank you.